Well, gas prices are going up just as many people are starting to plan those spring road trips. The latest AAA survey shows the nationwide average for a gallon of unleaded regular is $3.71. That's up 13 cents in the last week, 42 cents in the last month. So joining us with tips on how you can save at the pump is Kelli Grant, senior consumer reporter for MarketWatch. Kelli, good morning.
Good morning.
So saving at the pump, I mean, most of us just think the gas prices go up, they go down, you just got to take it because you need to drive. But no.
Well, to some extent, you need to be aware of this and budgeting for it, but there are certainly plenty of things that people can do to save some money.
So shopping around is usually what you suggest people do for a variety of things, but gas, it makes a difference?
It really does. I mean, we hear from sites like GasBuddy.com, AAA, just when you're looking at like the high, the low in a particular city, can be easily 60, 70 cents a gallon in terms of the difference between some of the pricing in a lot of these stations. So worth it to use an app or a site like those two, AAA, TripTick, GasBuddy.com, to kind of see what's around in the area, what's on the route, work, at home, where you might be able to get cheap gas.
I would assume that there are apps to go with a lot of these websites, right?
Definitely, although of course you don't want to be looking at that while you're driving. Try to do it beforehand.
Never do that. You might end up paying a lot more in the form of a ticket. So another point, reassess how you pay. How you pay has an effect on how much you pay?
Yes, we've seen in recent months particularly a lot more gas stations are offering differential pricing. You pay one price if you pay with credit, another price if you pay with cash. Cash is almost always cheaper because they're looking at a lot of the ways to save on those processing fees. We also have seen convenience store chains like Cumberland Farms. They've actually got a new payment app out there, so you can actually go high tech with it instead of carrying around a lot of bills, and that links with either your checking account or your PayPal account. Savings of 5 to 10 cents a gallon every time you fill up.
Interesting. So what about those loyalty cards? Often you're offered them, every time you go. I have a few, I got to tell you, I get them and then I stick them someplace because you get so many of these loyalty cards.
You do get a lot of them, but now you can actually store a lot of the barcodes on your phone, which can be a smart way to do it. But you really want to hang around with a lot of these different memberships because places like Costco, Sam's Club, warehouse clubs, if you're a member there, then you can access the members only stations, and those prices tend to be the cheapest around. And then we've also seen a lot of supermarkets in their partnerships or their own branded stations. Giant Eagle just started offering its free loyalty card members. If you swipe your card at the pump, it's an automatic 3 cents off a gallon. So at least a little bit of savings there.
Yeah, and you mentioned supermarkets. There are supermarket deals too, depending on how you shop and stuff like that. I don't even know about these things.
There are, and actually they've been retooling them in a lot of recent months with a lot of the chains are offering these. And basically it depends on however much you spend on groceries results in a discount when you buy gasoline either at their branded station or one of their partners. And the programs, it depends on how much you spend, but you could save 10 cents a gallon all the way up to the price of gas. You have to read the fine print though, because a lot of the times it's capped at a particular amount of gas, and they only let you use the rewards. It's whatever you've earned in a month, that's your reward. You can't save up like you might for a free airline ticket.
Right, but at least, you have to buy groceries, you have to buy gas. You can figure out a way for one purchase to help the other. I suppose that's great.
Exactly. You just want to consider, is it worth switching your supermarket for something like this? The answer might be no if your prices are better at another place.
Right, and if you have to drive all the way,
exactly.
a half hour out of the way to get to
station?
it. Right. Perfect. Kelli Grant, senior consumer reporter for MarketWatch. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.